I love boomerang. That's the most genius shit ever.
Shit.
Yeah. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. One thing, one thing.
I'm the fuck up kid.
No, you ain't.
I'll be like, oh damn, I wasn't supposed to go back. I wasn't supposed to go back this way. I was supposed to do it one time.
Plain Jane Podcast. I am your girl Crystal Clear, and we got a special guest in the building today. Franceauthagod, what's up?
Look, I was on my way over this joint and forgot my fucking grill. So hey, I got pearly whites. Hey, I floss. You know what I'm saying?
First off, he lit today. We've been talking ever since he came through the door. I hope we didn't spoil the interview because we didn't talk about everything but music, everything in the media, everything. So I do want to start off with you being from Virginia. Is it Richmond, Virginia? Mm-hmm. Now you're in Atlanta. Can you just tell me a little bit about your transition and growing up in Virginia and then coming here? You know, how was that for you?
It was like different. I ain't gonna lie, cause my family was in Virginia. You know, I'm leaving my dad and my aunts. But American Black story, the family's broken. So like, I really wasn't leaving them behind. But as a kid, you don't really see the real. You know what I'm saying? You just see, I'm leaving my dad, but you don't know your aunt's on coke. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. But like, when I came out here, it wasn't hard to adjust because where I lived at, niggas was already robbing and stealing. But
what side of Atlanta did you move to?
when I first came out here, I was in DeKalb. I went to Southwest DeKalb.
Oh, you was in. Shout out to Southwest DeKalb. You was in the hood, though.
As soon as I moved out there, 3 days later, we got robbed.
What?
Took all our shit.
So being in Atlanta now, like, if somebody was like, I'm coming to Atlanta to see you, what's the spots you would take them to? Like, now that you've been here for so long and you've adjusted a little bit and you know about it, Atlanta, like, where would you take them?
I'd take them on Peter Street.
Okay. Peter Street. I feel like Peter Street about to get back bumping since it's summertime. You know, it kind of died out a little bit, but then what's back? Blue Cantina came back. So people going to be on Peter Street. Okay, Peter Street, what else? What food places would you take them to? I want to see if you really know, you know.
Man, honestly, food, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a romantic guy, but like.
Not romantic.
Like food shit, I ain't really, if I can get, I don't really eat meat like that. So like.
Oh yeah, okay. Me neither.
Like, if I do eat some type of meat, it'll be like chicken. But like any like fast food restaurant, I can't really tell you because I'm more so like
sit down and eat instead of grab
cook my
something quick.
shit.
Yeah,
like I can look for any female that's out there. Right, don't sleep on me, yo. They don't call me Chef Boy RE for nothing.
Okay.
If I said that shit right, but it's gonna be RE today.
Okay, and I see, you know, I wasn't gonna bring this up, but since you talking to the ladies, you be shooting your shot on the ground too. I be seeing you in the people pictures. You know, I ain't gonna shy. I'll tell them later, but you be shooting your shot 2018. You looking for a girlfriend 2018?
I'm
not even about to play with you. You got a girlfriend?
Nah, but like
you just not focused on it right now.
If I did have a girlfriend, I try to like keep my personal shit out of it because I want it to be a balance. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, business people too. What I'm learning as I grow in the industry, a lot of people, you know, we young as hell, but a lot of people like to see, you know, people they do. When they think about business and good people who do business, you want to do marriage and people who are stable in relationships, business people look at that. And I never knew that. Like, I used to be like, what? Like, does it really matter? But big people that I've met, they be like, yeah, that's a part of your, you know, you got to have, if you got a husband or a wife or a stable relationship for 10 years, 16 years, and they be like,
because that's your commitment.
It's your commitment, right? Yeah. So, you know, whenever you find the one, you know, just keep it true to right, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we going to talk about the music.
Right.
I feel like you're so unique. When I first met you, Escobar, that was the first time I ever met you. You spoke, you introduced yourself. I said, okay. And then when you walked off, I was like, Tebow, his voice, fire as fuck. He just started laughing. Like, I know you've had a long, you know, journey with your voice. So can you tell me a little bit about that, you know?
Yeah. Man, she was getting shots for to prevent pregnancy, and I was born without my vocal cords, and I think they said my lung fell. I don't got that bitch, but like one of my lungs fell, so like I got like a cut under my. They had to take cartilage out and put it in my throat. I got the scar and shit, but like but that's what happened though, and I had to wear. The surgery took 3 years, so like I wasn't just wearing the tracheotomy because the surgery was done, it was because they had to cut my throat open and go in it every time because my throat, like the stuff in my throat was not growing with me. My windpipe was the size of a coffee straw, like, you know what I'm saying, like a straight pin. So they had to like do my shit like gauges, like.
So what made you get into music? I know I saw you posted like a minute ago about how, you usually don't get personal on Instagram and stuff about how you're feeling, but people really have made fun of you for your voice.
Yeah.
What made you want to do music to where music is something you have to speak all the time, you have to express yourself. So
Right.
how has that, when did you start deciding like I want to do music, like I have something to say?
No lie, when I got put on to Young Thug, I came from nothing. I was in like ninth grade. I just came from Virginia, and I listened to that shit, and it was different. Like people in Atlanta was fucking with him, but then when I was putting him on to the people, when I was putting his music on to people at, like back home, they didn't like it. And the only reason why I liked it is because his voice was different.
It was totally different.
And if you listen to I Came From Nothing, like listen to the mixing production. Like the mixing isn't all that good. Like you wouldn't even be able to tell. Like now Young Thug to back then, it's two different people. You can hear like certain vocals wasn't mixed down properly. Like, and you gotta chuck it to the game. But that's when I really wanted to start doing music. Like. Cause I've been wanting to do it, but I took it serious because of that reason. It was my first like something hard copy. You know what I'm saying? I wish I still had it.
And then something you could relate to,
right?
Being that you were insecure about your voice.
When it's time for me to like order my food and shit, or like talk, or do anything, I don't really like talking. I'll let somebody else talk for me because I already feel like I talk low. Like so when I'm trying to like get loud, it's not gonna do anything but air out.
Yeah.
Like so I gotta talk at a specific time. Yeah. When I'm in like Escobar or something, like I hate it. When people talking to me, I can't get but so loud. And then I gotta get close. I'm damn near kissing your ear. I hate that shit. Yeah. Like,
do you think it's something you'll ever get over though? Like it's something that'll ever, it won't be so
until I have a child.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna really like get over that shit until I have a child. And the only reason why I say that is cause I'ma have like, oh shit, this is what I was supposed to sound like. Yeah. So I'ma feel comfortable like, okay, I have a voice now. We
was talking off camera about Bill Cosby, and I just bring this up because I watch people's social media and like what you talk about. You posted something, you posted like a sad emoji when the verdict came out of him being guilty and stuff like that. Why was that so close to home for you? Like, why did that bother you?
Cause when I had my dad, I had Bill Cosby. I ain't even gonna lie. Like with the time that I did catch Bill Cosby, like he taught me a lot. Like he taught me how to, like every time I seen like A Different World or like the Cosbys or that show with Queen Living Single, like when I would look at that, it was always a positive outcome at the end of the shows. Yeah. A lot of people doing this nigga dirty because of what he said about the generation before us, about them sagging their pants. So everybody ain't really like jumping to his offense. But bruh, if it walk like a duck, it quack like a duck, that bitch ain't no dog. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just calling it how he saw it. The young folks is wearing their pants low. He may have said it though. It's not about the message. Sometimes it's about the delivery. And I think sometimes people get confused on that. Yeah, you may have had a good message, Bill Cosby, but the way you came about it, you fucked yourself in the end. Because you talk so much shit about the youth. Now when the youth could do something about it, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to come to your defense, low-key.
And the way social media work, it's just like it can go bad or it can go good, you know. And speaking of social media, what's something, I feel like we was talking off camera a little bit about going forward and what you have planned going forward. What's something that you want to bring to the community, like through social media, just to show like kids that have dreams of rapping and doing stuff? Like, what's something positive that you want to bring to the community that maybe Bill Cosby brought to you? Like you said when you were younger.
I'm nobody's dad. I'm nobody's parent. But what I do want to bring, I don't want to tell people to take off of my actions. But the one action I want them to take off of for social media is to read. It's power in them books, you know what I'm saying? They put all the knowledge in the books because they know we're not gonna open them shits. Because they done trained us so much to have a short attention span is working. Like our attention span is short as a bitch. And you have to have a long attention span to pick up a book, and you have to have self-discipline, and you have to know what commitment means. And my generation don't know that shit.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot of work that got to be done. My biggest pet peeve is
Nigga stink, bro. Do not talk to me and your breath smell like Oscar the Grouch.
how they supposed to know they breath stink? You gotta tell
Talk to
them.
me. Come talk to me.
You gonna tell them. So tell everybody your social media where they can find your music, what's coming up, all that.
Social media, Franceauthagod, Franceauthagod, and that's on SoundCloud, Spotify, all the platforms and shit. The music, I got a project coming out called 30 Days in NY. I really spent 30 days in NY. This tape took me a whole year. I'd spent a whole year working on 5 songs. And the reason why is because I wanted to make sure the mixing and mastering process was perfect for you guys. And I'm mixing and mastering my own stuff. So it's going to take time. And I appreciate everybody that supported me, including you, Crystal.
That's what's up.
Like, I appreciate everybody that supported me. Like,
Stay tuned.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yeah,
All right,
you
it's
right,
Plain
you
Jane Podcast. I am your girl, Crystal Clear. Keep it locked.